This is a really important one. What I usually say up here is, don't mistake motion for action. If your PC broke down and you spent 6 hours fixing it, great. That was just a great thing to do. It accomplished you nothing. You're back at where you started, right? So that might seem like you did something, but that's not really. You should really nail down the activities that are building your business, right? Whether it's reaching out to customers, going to trade shows, doing whatever, and try to maximize that time. Right? Don't mistake motion for action. Don't mistake doing things for doing things that are going to advance your career. Time is your only asset. You should really guard it. You should guard it and make sure you're getting the max out of it. This is a nice one to start wrapping up on. I've been in presentations too where especially younger salespeople, they've kind of already got the deal. They don't really know what to say, so they just start saying stuff. And sometimes it's just ridiculous. And if the customer says anything that remotely sounds like a yes, or yeah, why don't you pull that together for me on a proposal? Get out of Dodge. Shut up, get out. Great, we'll get to work on that. We'll be back in touch. All right, don't sell past the finish line once you have your yes. There's just no reason to do it. Sometimes people feel the need to take gaps in the air and fill them with words. You don't have to do that. Right? Get to yes. And maybe there's other parts of what you're talking about or other services you're trying to sell them, so it's not always just run out the door. But things to try to move on. I've given you a couple phrases up here, but you can have your own. Don't sell past the finish line. When you get to yes, their time is valuable. They want you to do a proposal. They want you to do a pilot or a POC or something like that. Great, we'll get started right away. Thank you. So what is the job of a salesperson? Every single relationship, it doesn't matter, your parental units or your significant other or anything, every relationship, including our competitors to their clients, has what's referred to in a lot of places as latent pain. There's something wrong with that relationship. I mean, hopefully not you and your significant others, hopefully not your parents, but there's latent pain in every relationship. And then as a salesperson on a professional level with professional relationships that our competitors have, right, with clients that we want to have, your job as a salesperson is to ask the right questions, develop rapport, and ask enough questions so that you can tap into their latent pain. And they're not going to tell you, if you go, what's wrong with your current relationship? They're going to go, no, nothing, And so you need to be careful about asking your questions, have a great set of questions lined up. We can talk about strategies for that later in the sessions. But sales is asking questions and then altering your behavior based on what the answers are. But the most important thing is to get that customer in confessional mode to where they understand that you're a resource in the industry and you're going to help them, right? And they need to tell you what the problem is.